All parents must complete a daily required health screening and attestation form each morning for their child. Take your child's temperature and answer the health screening questions. This can be completed online using a mobile device or computer. For more information, visit www.fwps.org/health screening. Make sure the mask is right side up. With clean hands, hold the mask from the straps and lift it to your face, bringing the straps behind your ears. The mask should fit above your nose to just below your chin. If a scholar doesn't comply with wearing a mask, the school principal will call the parent or guardian to come pick up the child. Students will notice buses will have a reduced number of scholars to allow for social distancing. Windows will be open to allow for air circulation and ventilation. Bus drivers will wear masks and clean and sanitize the bus between routes. Scholars will wear a mask and maintain 6 feet of physical distance when lining up and boarding the bus. Scholars must wear a face covering at all times on the bus. If a scholar does not have a face covering, one will be provided for them. Refusal to wear a mask means scholars will not be able to ride the bus. Scholars will have assigned seats with 1 per bus bench unless they are from the same household. Scholars will exit the bus at the direction of the driver from front to back and maintain 6 feet of physical distance. School will have staggered arrival based upon how you arrive to school, whether it is by bus, parent drop-off, or walking. If you are driving your child to school, please remain in the vehicle with your child until a staff member motions the child forward to the check-in. School staff will greet scholars and verify online attestation. Scholars will proceed to the designated entrance, maintaining social distancing. Staff will guide scholars through a temperature check. If a scholar doesn't have a completed attestation, we will contact the parent or guardian to verify, and the scholar will remain in a separate waiting area until the attestation is completed. Scholars will proceed to the classroom to wait in a socially distant line outside of the classroom. Scholars will enter the classroom after arrival to engage in learning. Staff and scholars will wear a face covering at all times when at school. Scholars will be assigned to a seat that is spaced with appropriate social distancing. Scholars will have their own materials for daily use, and items will not be shared. Families will limit the number of items coming back and forth from home to school. Classroom spaces will be cleaned and sanitized according to safety guidelines. In order to help prevent the spread of viruses, scholars are required to wash their hands properly throughout the day. School will have staggered dismissal times to support safety and social distancing. Your school principal will communicate the specific locations for dismissal. Schools will dismiss students based upon their designated transportation mode. Bus riders will line up according to the bus route, maintaining a 6-foot social distance, and walk in designated routes to the bus loading zone. Wait for direction from school staff or bus driver prior to boarding the bus. Scholars being picked up will line up in the classroom, maintain a 6-foot social distance, and walk in designated routes to the parent or guardian pickup zone. Any scholars not picked up in a timely manner will be escorted to a gathering area to wait for parent or guardian arrival. Scholars who walk home will be dismissed to walk in designated routes to the assigned walker exit. Scholars will be expected to walk home immediately at dismissal.